Hey everyone, this is John Lee Hilliard from JT's Vending. Coming to you today to just talk about my experience with that happened the last few days and covering how I've grown mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. Like I've grown into, in my opinion, a much better person than I was 12 years ago or 11 years ago. So, what I'm trying to say is 11 years ago, I had an experience with my son and medical and doctors and stuff. And when I say I was struggling, man, I was already living paycheck to paycheck. And then when my son needed some medical treatment, um, my finances wasn't in the position where I wanted them to be, and that made me angry. It made me upset that I couldn't provide for my son as adequately as I knew I could. And then I was upset at my employer, like, man, why can't you give me the time off? I used up all my time. I didn't have enough time to take off, and I still was angry because I couldn't go without a paycheck. I could not take care of my son and be there at the hospital with him, be present for him, and still have some income coming in. Because back then I just didn't know anything about a budget. I didn't know how to control my spending. I didn't know how not to live above my means, and I didn't have an emergency fund. Didn't even know what it was. And when it hit me back then, it's hard. I'm begging people for money, begging, friends, family, loved one, anybody that could give me money. I begged. I begged, hey man, look, please, if you can, whatever you can spare. And yeah, it was, it was a hard time for me. And looking back on it, 12 years later, 11 years later, my son is doing great. And I just had ran into the same issue. Well, not the same medical issue, but like the same. My daughter, 2, 3 days ago, had to go to the hospital. She's 2. She had to go to the hospital, and this stage of my life, I was like, cool. I'm finna stay home and take care of my daughter. I said, how many days do she needs, to be out from daycare or from the child care? And it was like, the doctor was like, give her a day or two to get situated. It's cool. I said, you sure? We probably can make it 3. And he's like, yeah, as long as she she's situated, she's fine, and you feel like she's okay, then she can go back. And I was like, cool. And that was it. I wasn't stressing about when the bills gonna get paid. I wasn't stressing about gas or food or how we was gonna eat. I knew because I had already had a plan for my money.
Yes.
I've already set a budget. I've already set things in place so that I wouldn't repeat what happened with my son when he first had to go into the hospital and I was broke. So, this whole purpose of me telling you guys this is to let you know, like, nobody's doing, nobody I know, was born with an inheritance to where they didn't have to struggle. I came from low income housing projects, government assist, whatever you want to call it. I came from it, and it was. I used to think there was something negative or to be something to be ashamed of to be from the hood, but now no, well, not now, but like I know now that me growing up how I grew up was a blessing in disguise because it taught me how to work hard. My father taught me how to work hard, how to provide. He showed me how to be a provider. He showed me how to be a father. So growing up, in those low income areas, my father teaching me, hey, no, you got to work hard. You got to do this. You can do this. Um, Helped me, me and my wife start this business that we have today. And it served. My father taught me all those things, and it served me throughout my entire life. It's still serving me to this day. My father served the city of Memphis, and I saw him do it with grace and just kindness and just interacting with everyone he meets. He speaks to everybody, and so do I. So, guys, just know that you can. It's not about where you come from. That's my one thought. It's not about where you come from. It's where you are headed or where you're going. Because I started from zero. Like, I didn't have a inheritance to get me started. And I'm realizing now that I didn't come from wealth. I didn't come from a wealthy family, but I guarantee you a wealthy family will come from me. I guarantee you that. That's a guarantee. I will not sacrifice anything that slows me down from building an inheritance, leaving an inheritance for my children's children. So, and I'm not ashamed of not coming for money. I'm glad I had to work hard and struggle and ride a bicycle to work. But I didn't come from money, like I said, but I didn't come from a wealthy family, but a wealthy family will come from me. So guys, stay focused on your goals. If you're learning from someone else or you're learning from my YouTube videos, take notes. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. There's no stupid question. You can even ask me, hey, are you a dude? That's not a stupid question. Yes, I'm a dude. Whatever question you have to ask it. But all I ask, man, if you're on a journey to increase your personal finances, or if you're coming from the hood, you're trying to get out of a project, you're trying to do better financially, you're trying to fight against the child support system, you're trying to find a job even though you have something on your record, please contact JT's Vending Services LLC. You can either send us a message on YouTube, or you can send us text the phone number on our website, or you can contact us via email through the website. And I guarantee you, man, if you're local, like Memphis, Tennessee, Mid-South area, we can provide you with information and people who can help you, even if you have some on your record. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you watched it this far, I truly appreciate your support in watching these videos. Please, if you decide to watch more, then you please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that we can reach a lot more people, and the people in the local area, especially fathers, men. We can understand that in order for us to grow, I learned this thing that iron sharpens iron as one man sharpens another. And that's on like the motto at the training academy, Shelby County Training Academy, where I received, where I used to ride my bicycle to. And it taught me that we have to help each other. We need each other to help each other. Each one teach one. So thank you guys. Au revoir. A bientôt.